Remember, this is always the path. You first find the desire, then you decide what you're going to do about that, and then you create evidence. Then you take action, and you have to cover those three stages all the time, always. So you need something. You go with the guy that has to make this done, and the guy tells you that it's going to take 3 months or 4 months until it's done. And maybe you know that it's something that will take 10 minutes. But the guy has this perfect explanation about how things have to go for this authorization, and then somebody has to change this, and then until this is changed then we can be able to do that, and only until that moment we would be able to have everything we need to do the upgrade. So this guy is amazing because he knows all the right words why he can't make his job. And the thing is, we have to deal with that. We have to get through that resistance. And there are a lot of ways in which you can create that people
opportunity.
Yes, you can create. There are a lot of ways of doing this. The thing is, when we try the same way, or maybe you have like tried 3 or 4 ways of doing this, and you have find the same resistance all over and all over again, most of the time we just give up, and we said like they are fucking crazy. Like I can work with this kind of people. This simply like this is a joke.
Are you reading my mind? Do you have my people?
I understand you because I deal with this all the time. But this is the difference between you and me. When I find this happening, I understand that I am in the most powerful position. I have all the power because I can see. I can see what the other person cannot see. And when most of the people think like I can't do this anymore, I've asked this woman for 5 times this week to do this thing, and she just simply don't do it because she don't want to do it, and she doesn't care about can how is she fucking with my job. She don't understand. She don't want to understand. I've tried to explain her that I need this a lot, and she still don't get it. She doesn't want to work. Most of the people, when people came to that moment, that's when people give up, and that's when you shouldn't, because that's the juice. That's the best moment in which you can find yourself. The moment when you understand that you can see more than the other person. You're able to do whatever you want. You have all the power. I don't want you anymore to face a situation like this in which you are struggling with a close-minded person, and you give them all the power. The next time you find yourself in this situation, you have to thank the gods because you are winning. Now it comes a time in which you just ask yourself, how can I do this? So there's this study that uh, in the Harvard Business School that prove that most the selling process, when somebody wants to sell you something, uh, he has to deal with 7 or more uh, blockings. Remember when you go walking by the mall, and you enter to to a shop, and somebody gets to you, and you're not looking for anything, you're just walking around, and somebody comes to you and says like, hey, would you like to see the new TVs? And what's your natural response? What do you say naturally? No,
Thanks.
no, thank you.
Yeah.
No, thank you. It comes like from 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 another part of our brain, you know. The first response to almost all the invitations is no. Why? I don't know. I just said no. And there are a lot of examples of great like plans that you could have with somebody, or somebody invites you to do something that you have never done before, and you just are just hearing like, hey, we're going parachuting or something, and what do you say immediately? No, thanks, I can't. It comes like in an automatic way. So the same is in the corporate world. You come, you said this structure is not working because it's slow, and you go to your boss and you tell him like, this is not working. This is a way that I find that could be faster than the way we do things now. And what the fuck is going to answer you? No. No, because of this. No, because of that. No, we're working on that. Like, we're going to be creating like this table next month in which we are going to discuss.
Completely right.
So that's the moment in which, that's exactly the moment in which you have gained the most power of all. Try it. Just try it.
I will. I will. I will. I will very, very strong.
And great.